Stop right now. Overthinking is destroying your life. Hello everyone, welcome to Modern Man Essentials channel. Today we will explore a topic that surely everyone has experienced: overthinking. Have you ever felt stuck in a whirlwind of endless thoughts, constant worries about the smallest things in daily life? Imagine lying in bed wanting to sleep, but your mind is racing with thoughts about tomorrow's work, what you said today, even distant future events. Or have you ever spent hours analyzing a situation that you cannot change? If you're nodding in agreement, then this is the video for you. Overthinking not only wastes our time, but also severely impacts our mental and physical health. It makes us tired, stressed, and even leads to insomnia. We are here to help you understand more about overthinking and, more importantly, find ways to overcome it. Do you want to get rid of those endless thoughts and live a freer and more serene life? If yes, stay with us and explore how to stop overthinking and start truly enjoying life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other useful content. Let's get started. Part 1, definition and identification of overthinking. Hello everyone. Now we will start with the first part, definition and identification of overthinking. Do you know what overthinking is? Let me explain it simply. Overthinking is when we keep ruminating and analyzing everything to the point where we have no time to do anything else. It's like constantly thinking about whether you locked the door, even though you've checked it 3 times. Imagine you're sitting in front of the TV wanting to relax a bit, but your mind keeps spinning with worries. How will tomorrow's meeting go? What should we have for dinner? How are the kids doing in school? You know, overthinking is like trying to watch all TV channels at once. The result: you can't watch any channel clearly. To identify overthinking, look out for these signs: worrying about trivial matters, overanalyzing every situation as if you're writing a PhD thesis on it, difficulty sleeping because your mind is running a marathon all night, feeling anxious and tense, like waiting for lottery results knowing you won't win. Overthinking not only wastes your time, but also makes you feel exhausted and stressed. Think about it. Is it worth spending so much time worrying about things you can't control? Dear friends, recognizing and understanding overthinking is the first step for us to control and overcome it. Let's move on to the next part to learn about the harms of overthinking and how to live a more comfortable life. Don't forget to keep an optimistic and relaxed spirit like I am right now. Part 2, the harmful effects of overthinking. Now we will move on to the second part, the harmful effects of overthinking. Many of us might have wondered, what's wrong with thinking a lot? Isn't thinking a lot good? But in reality, it's not that simple. Overthinking is like continuously pouring water into an already full glass. Eventually, the water will overflow and make a mess everywhere. And this, my friends, is exactly what overthinking does to our lives. First, overthinking directly affects our mental health. When you think too much, your body produces stress hormones like cortisol. This leads to the following problems: insomnia and fatigue. Have you ever lain in bed unable to stop thinking and as a result couldn't sleep well? It's like trying to binge watch a TV series at 3 a.m., then complaining about being too tired the next day. Reduced work and study performance. When your mind is filled with unnecessary thoughts, how can you focus on work or study? It's like trying to read a book but constantly thinking about whether last night's dinner was nutritious enough. Increased risk of psychological issues such as anxiety and depression. When you think too much, your mind becomes heavy and tired, easily leading to anxiety and depression. It's like worrying about things that haven't happened yet, like wondering if it will rain tomorrow while today is still sunny. Impact on social relationships. Overthinking makes you anxious, easily irritable, and difficult to maintain good relationships with family and friends. Imagine trying to have a fun conversation with friends, but constantly worrying about whether you left your car keys somewhere. Dear friends, overthinking not only affects your mind, but also destroys the quality of our lives. We need to clearly recognize these harms to start our journey of overcoming and living a freer life. Let's explore the next part to learn how to control overthinking and enjoy life to the fullest. Part 3, how to overcome overthinking. Now we will move on to the third and most important part, how to overcome overthinking. Don't worry, overthinking can be controlled, and we will share with you some simple yet highly effective methods. First, we need to recognize and acknowledge our thoughts. Try writing down what you're worried about. When you see them on paper, you'll realize that not all thoughts are as worrisome as you thought. It's like making a shopping list so you don't miss anything, right? Second, practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness helps you live in the present and focus on what is happening right now instead of getting lost in thoughts about the past or future. You can start by spending a few minutes each day sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, and experiencing each moment. Third, engage in physical activities. Exercise, yoga, or simply walking outside can help relieve stress and improve your mood. When your body is active, your mind will also relax. Imagine cycling through the park, breathing in the fresh air, and temporarily setting aside all worries. Fourth, learn to solve problems logically and decisively. Ask yourself questions like, is this problem really important? What can I do to solve it? And what's the worst that could happen? When you answer these questions, you'll see that many of your worries are actually unnecessary. Lastly, seek support from friends, family, or a mental health professional. Sometimes just sharing your thoughts with someone else is enough to reduce stress. Remember, you don't have to face everything alone. Imagine sitting with friends, sipping tea, and sharing your worries. You'll feel much more relieved. Dear friends, our lives are only lived once, and every moment is precious. Let your mind fly free like butterflies in a field of flowers, instead of being bound by the invisible chains of overthinking. Imagine life as a piece of music. Every melody needs to be heard and felt completely. Don't let unnecessary thoughts disrupt that beautiful music. Live fully, love deeply, and smile brightly every day. Let's step out of the whirlpool of overthinking together and welcome a new life where we can master our minds. If you find this video helpful, share it with your loved ones to build a strong and loving community together. And don't forget, we're always here on Modern Man Essentials channel to explore the best things in life with you. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. Thank you for watching and see you on the next adventures.